What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on.
And for today's video guys, I have several news and I have to say that we have an amazing news that pretty much proves that almost every single Congress member might be involved in the MMTLP saga. And I will explain you this in just a couple of minutes. And before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button and drop me a line in the comment section for whatever reasons you want. So guys, I want to begin today's video with some gentle pressure. I would say that it is a gentle pressure that we are trying to use in order to receive some sensitive answers. Let me show you that Representative Ralph Norman and Congressman Pete Sessions are two members of Congress who signed the letter that was later on signed by 74 Congress members. And I have to say that their position for now is quite tricky, because Ralph Norman allegedly was satisfied with the answer from SEC when they published the PR statement in regards to the fines that were implemented to George Palicaras, John Burda and Metamaterials. But guys, this was the intentional action that was made in order to switch the attention of Congress from the real wrongdoers to pretty much innocent people who were involved in this saga because of their duties. But for now, we don't have any direct answers of this position, but let me show you this. Representative Ralph Norman published the most recent tweet just 10 hours ago. And it is definitely not related to MMTLP saga, but if you click on this tweet, you will see that pretty much all of the answers on this tweet is related to our case. And guys, this is the gentle pressure, how I like to call it, and this gentle pressure gives us an opportunity to receive our answers. I don't think that this type of tweets bother Pete Sessions and Ralph Norman so much, but I think they have to know that we are still here and we are trying to receive the answers. I have to say that Pete Sessions also have quite similar activity in his Twitter account as well, and his recent tweet also has the majority of responses from MMTLP community members. And guys, definitely this might be quite a useful strategy, but please be polite. So let me show you another quite interesting update, at this time from Mark Basil. For now, as you can see, he restored his Twitter account and he basically made him private as he did previously. But in my opinion, it is a good sign, because none of the community members, former or current community members, want to delete their Twitter accounts because of some actions from other people. And I think Mark will open his account sooner or later, and we will see again his activity in regards to our and potentially other cases. But guys, the main topic of today's video is this news. We are on MMTLP Resources, and this news might be extremely interesting for the community members and for the Congress members as well. So, it's titled, "Oops, some members of Congress may be holding MMTLP." Interesting news resurfaced today about how Congress's retirement plan may be exposed to MMTLP. Community member Drew reported in a space that the TSP, the Thrift 7 plan that Congress has available for retirement, had an option in the small cap fund with holdings of MMTLP. Not every member who has the TSP may have it, but those who chose their investment to include the small cap fund do. And here's some quotations from the retirement account website. As a TSP participant, you are part of one of the finest retirement plans in the world. So guys, in the light of our case, it is a ridiculous statement, but it is what it is. So let me quote you further. It is good to know a retirement plan that is the finest in the world contains MMTLP and now next bridge. And here is the tweet of due diligence that he published just several hours ago. MMTLP, hello Ralph Norman, I think that you and the rest of your colleagues, including Patrick McHenry, Jim Jordan, James Conner and Jason Smith, may benefit from an MMTLP hearing and subsequent share count. Want to know why? Because you are all shareholders through the TSP. And he added the screenshot of just one string. Let me show you this on due diligence Twitter account. And here it is. It is the string of thrift savings plan, and the number of shares is here, 127.065 thousand. And let me show you again this article. Props to Huckleberry, who initially brought this to light months ago. Drew verified some more information and got news back into the spotlight today. It was shown that the holdings of MMTLP in the fund is 127,065 shares of what is now listed as 59134 and 203. It is not a CUSIP number, it is just, I don't know, some kind of number inside this TSP system. A Space Call talked more about this today, and the recording is available here. Here is the link on the due diligence Twitter account. Definitely a good talking point for tweets and emails. And Crucial Mix wrote this. Hi Ralph Norman, Patrick McHenry, Representative Lou Correa and Pete Sessions. Now that you may be holding MMTLP, I wanted to ask your advice. Should I transfer to ST? Am I more exposed to counterfeit shares at my broker? Asking for 64,000 francs. Guys, and definitely this is a ridiculous situation, and I think it might be quite interesting to see the response of Representative Ralph Norman and Pete Sessions in general in regards to this news. But guys, to be honest, their holdings in MMTLP, if they have any, is not so high, and they cannot be dependent on this life savings money. And that is why, guys, it is just a technical so-called issue for them, but from the judicial standpoint, they are still the people who are the victims in this case, and this is quite interesting. So let me show you another update, and at this point Meta News reposted the tweet that was published by Elon Musk. And Elon Musk reposted the tweet that was written by Dennis Neal. Such mean and cruel people they are, and he added the link. And Meta News wrote, Elon Musk shares one of MMTLP's biggest advocates, Dennis Neal post. And guys, this post is not definitely related to MMTLP case, but I have to say that it is quite good sign that even Elon Musk reads all the tweets that he might be interested in, and Dennis Neal from time to time, and I have to say he does it quite often, he publishes an update in regards to our case, and that is how we can address some details of our case to Elon Musk, and we can ask for his help as well. Let me show you the next news. Unfortunately, I don't have any updates from Scott Trott, the person who is about to file a new RICO lawsuit that will challenge the existence of FINRA as the self-regulatory organization. And definitely we have to wait for quite some time. I think by the end of this week he will file this lawsuit, and I will do an update that is related to this news. But so far we have to be patient, and unfortunately he didn't even publish some more updates from his Twitter account. But guys, just be patient. So let me show you another quite interesting news. John Burder reposted the tweet that was published by Johnny Tobacco 18 hours ago. And guys, I think this fact should be investigated as well. Let me quote it for you. Breaking. Who knew the hit was coming? DJT short skyrocketed the week before the hit. Follow the shorts. DJT shorts went from 7 million to 15 million from July the 1st to July the 12th. They thought Monday morning Trump would be dead. Who shorted million of shares the week before the hit job? And guys, he added the screenshot of the short positions in DJT, and this is quite weird, and potentially by disclosing the data who was the owners of these short positions, who opened these short positions, we might have some responses who stand behind the unsuccessful assassination attempt on Donald Trump. And you know that DJT case has a very close relationships with our case because of the letter, and I showed you this letter multiple times, because of the letter that was written by Devin Nunes on April 23rd of this year, where he mentioned about our case, and where he attached our letter that was written back in December of 2023 and signed by 74 Congress members. And guys, definitely this fact also need to be investigated, but let me show you this tweet. It was published by Elf Carbon and it was reposted by RareDD. And guys, this is quite lengthy tweet, but it explains how FINRA lied again, and they lied multiple times. So, Elf Carbon wrote, some people and FINRA, you can't temporarily trade a security on an exchange. It's not possible. Next British Hydrocarbons OTC market, DTCC, TradeGate exchange. Are you rewriting history, ignorant of the facts, or just gaslighting retail? Both TRCH and MMTLP temporarily traded on the TradeGate exchange, also known as German OTC. But wait, isn't that impossible? And here's the explanation. First of all, market mechanics. TRCH was listed with their US SIN and DL, which means the security is dual listing of Torchlight common shares. This could either settle in the local market, German clearing, or through the DTC, US clearing, if a mirror share register was created. MMAT is listed with the Canadian ISIN, but the F at the end of the ticker tells us these are foreign ordinary shares, similar to ADR but different. This security is designed to trade and settle shares of a foreign company in USD through the US OTC. Foreign ordiners allow US residents to hold foreign securities that do not have sponsored or unsponsored ADRs. Both of these securities traded temporarily during the 2021 merger. Shout out to my fellow OG TRCH holders. Let's recap. The DTCC told NextBridge they are willing to facilitate temporarily trading. Settling positions in temporarily listed US securities has undebatably occurred in Germany. I would venture that if you spent an hour scrolling through US exchanges, you'd find it a few places there as well. The market mechanics are quite straightforward, especially with the domestic security in its primary market. OTC markets have also agreed to facilitate temporarily trading. This makes sense since TradeGate, another OTC exchange, was able to temporarily list and delist two securities within the same week. The exchanges know this is possible. Temporarily listing securities isn't an unreasonable endeavor for an exchange to undertake. The most important factor is adding guardrails. See the following tweet in this thread for a link to my rough draft of what rules should be implemented during temporary trading to protect the security from further manipulation. I do think tokenization is an important part of this discussion. And he refers to Johnny Tabaka. And let me remind you that Johnny Tabaka was hired at one point in time by NextBridge Hydrocarbons in order to implement this tokenization to NextBridge Hydrocarbons books, in order to see pretty much live the share count and all the positions of any person who want to buy or sell NextBridge Hydrocarbons shares, and it should be implemented to see it in real time. And guys, Definitely, this tweet is quite interesting, and it proves again that FINRA lied in their statements, and they lied even with the fact that some shares cannot be temporarily listed on different exchanges. And this facts proves that they are wrong. Again, they are wrong. And I have to admit that this tweet was made extremely thoroughly. You can you can see the documentation screenshots underneath this tweet, and definitely, guys, this shows that FINRA and SEC have to do something in order to protect retail investors. And first of all, definitely, they shouldn't lie to their customers and to the people who rely on them, who rely on their protection activity. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad.